Hello dear students, today I explain chapter number 8, conditional and iterative statement. This statement is used to make some logical program. Okay, actually first I explain the statement. Statement is a instructions given to the computer to perform some kind of actions, just like that to execute some message, to assign the value into the variable, and some statements are just pass the value, does not do anything, and some statements having the block of statements that having inside so many statements. So actually statements is the instructions that we are giving to the computer to do something or to instruct to do some kind of actions. These actions are either making decisions or repeating actions. So statements are the actually smallest unit within a Python programming. Python can belong basically three types of statement. Let's see these types of statements. Now first statement is a empty statement. Empty is the simplest statements that cannot do anything into the program. It's just we just write with the help of pass it mean by just pass this line actually, and it's not do anything, just move from one line to next line. So Python does nothing and move to the next statement in a flow control. So actually the pass statements of the Python is do nothing statement, empty statement, or null operations. So one questions come in your minds, if these statements not do anything, so why we write this statement? Actually in some basic instructions, some large programming needed one statement that cannot do the anything inside the program. So on that situation we just use the pass statement. A pass statement is useful in those instances where the syntax of the language require and the presence of a statement, but where the logic of the program does not. We will see it loop and their bodies. Now next statement is a simple statement. Simple statements we are using in previous chapter. Actually any single execution statement in a single line statement is also called simple statement. Just like here, look at the one example, name equal to input, then opening bracket, and inside we just pass one message, enter your name. Or another examples, print statement. Okay, print is the another example, print name. So this input is function and this is the output functions. It is both are single line statement. Okay, it is a simple statement or a single line statement. Now next one is compound statement. Compound statement. A compound statement is represent a group of statements as a unit. Okay, the compound statement of the Python are written in a specific pattern as shown below. Look at that, it is a syntax of compound statement. It is a compound statement. Okay, so first compound statement header. Basically these compound statements are divided into two parts. First one is header line and second one is a body. Header line is using keyword and a colon sign, and the body consists of more than one Python statement, each indent inside the header. All the statement in bodies are the same level of indentation. Okay, a compound statement in Python has a header ending with colon and a body trained a sequence of statements at the same level of indentations. I show one examples to you. For example, I want to calculate if a is greater than 5, then colon sign. Okay, this is the header of our compound statement. After that I write print a, then print a is greater than print, and inside the bracket I write a is greater than 5, like that. So in here if is a header, On there we are using if keyword as a keyword, and then after we write condition and then colon sign. Then after one indentations, it mean by some spaces from the beginning to the current statement or a block of statement. It's called indentation. And here we just give the group of statement or a single statement. So it's called body of the compound statements. Okay, again I repeat, compound statements having two parts, header or body. Header having one keywords and they are followed with colon sign, and body consists of one or more Python statement that executed and that are having in base indented. एक इंडेंटेंट के उस बॉडी के अंदर एक इंडेंटेंट में प्रेजेंस होता है. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट वन इज statement flow control. Statement flow control, it mean by how our statement will be executed in the Python or in our programming. So in program, statement may be executed in a sequence, selective or iterative. It mean by if we are just giving a simple statement, it's called sequence of statements. Every programming language provide constructed of support sequence and selective or iterative statements. Okay, her program, each and every programming having these types of statement. First one is sequence statement. Why it's called sequence statement? Because from the top to bottom it executed one by one. Okay, each and every statement will be executed one by one. So that's why it's called sequence statements. Now let us know that their definitions. A sequence, the sequence construct mean the statement that being executed sequentially. This represents the different flow of statements. Every Python program begin with a first statement of the program. Each statement is turned to executed when the final statements of the program executed. The program is done. Sequence refer to a normal flow of the control of the program and add simple one. Look at their diagram, it is a sequence. Okay, and Python first statement will be executed, then it will be passed to the next statement, it will be executed, then it will be passed the next statement. Like this, each and every statements are passed and simply it will be executed. So that's why it's called sequence statement. Next one is selection statement. Actually, if you want to execute, these statements are basically used in our program if we want to skip some statement. It means by the selection statement means to execute statement depend on condition test. Okay, if we are apply some conditions in our Python programming, it will be evaluated that statement according to the conditions. If the condition is true, then your statement will be executed. If your condition is false, if it is not fulfill that condition, so on that block statement will be not executed. I show the examples. With the help of example, I explain again the selection statement. Okay, look at this diagram carefully. This is our conditional control statements and it is a selection statement. Okay, in selection statements means execute statement depend on the condition text. If the conditions evaluated true, look at here, one condition statement we are given. If this condition will be true, condition it mean by a is greater than 5 or something else. Okay, something else, if a b is greater than c, like that, some different conditions if we are provided to our program, it will be checked. If these conditions are true, suppose these conditions are true, so the statement block will be executed. Okay, statement 1, then statement 2. If the condition will be false, then false statement will be executed. Okay, Suppose um, suppose if conditions, if we have applied the if conditions, it select the if our conditions will be true, then it will be executed, otherwise it will be not executed. Apply the decision conditions or selections in your real life so many times, just like in one examples, traffic signal. In traffic signals having three types of light, red says stops, yellow is wait, and green is go. If the condition is true, if red light is on, so what we are doing, just stop, okay, otherwise we will go. So same thing in the programming languages, we provide some conditions to execute our statement or not execute our statement. Okay, now the next is looping statement. Looping, अगर हमको to execute the same statement again and again and again, in that case we are using looping or iterative statement. So iterative constructor mean repeating of set of statement depend on the condition test. Okay, till the time conditions is true, the set of statement will be repeated again and again. As soon as the conditions become false, the repetition is stopped. The iterative constructor is also looping constructor. Look at these examples. Look at this diagram. Okay, look at this diagram. Here one conditions we are apply. If these conditions are true, so these two statement will be repeat again and again when the condition will be true. When the condition will be false, it will be executed and move to the false part. Okay, suppose one examples, if a is greater than and equal to 10, okay, then it print a. So on that case what they are doing, they just print an a equal to a plus 1. Suppose these types of conditions I apply. In first condition, what it do, it check the conditions is true, then it will be print a. Then after it increase the value of a, then these conditions will be repeated again and again till the values of a is equal to or less than 10. If their condition will be false, it will be exit from that loops. Okay. So it is also called iterative statement or looping statements. So the set of statement that repeat again and again is called body of loop. The conditions on which the executions or exit the loop is depend on exit conditions or test conditions. Okay, here this is called, on here this block is called the body of loop. Okay, and if the condition is true, the body of loop will be executed. If the condition will be false, then this block will be executed. It is called exit statement or test condition. Okay, you can find many examples of iterative or looping around you. For instance, for example, see, your mother cook chapati and dosa for you. Let's what they are doing. They roll the chapati, toast butter flat on pan and tawa, turn 2 and 3 minutes. Once done, take it off. Okay, what she is doing? She is again and again making the rotis and just cook that, burn it. Okay, put on the pan and tawa and cook it till 2 and 3 minutes again and again. They are doing the same process, and when she is making more than one chapati. Same thing in condition statements. If the conditions will be true again and again and again, same statement will be executed. If the statement will be false, so it will be exit from that loop. If okay, so every programming language must support these three types of statements. Okay, construct or a sequence of program to execute the program. We must solve it. Python also provide the statement that support the constructor come selections discussion. Python, if that is supported selections. Okay, if statement is supported the selection statement, and for and while is supported the iterative or a looping statements. So through this we know what is, again I repeat that three types of statement. First one is simple statement, second one is sequence statement, selection statement, and iterative or looping statements. Okay, so students, repeat this chapter, watch this video and read the chapter number 8, simple statements, and then different statements that flow the control, that sequence statements, selection statements, and the looping statement. Okay, thank you.